Nade's going to come out from yaboidre as well. That's going to land backside. Subroza is still here over towards Octagon trying to help out, and now the squad has arrived with support, and it all falls down to A Proto. Wardell's even going to get the heal, bringing him back up to 74 HP. A Proto does have full health and armor, but there's that final kill coming in from that Ghost into the second round and surviving, able to get that op very early. It's a glass cannon, but equally as damaging is that right there. Nice shot coming out from Wardell, dodges the nade and manages to escape. Another player advantage gobbled up for TSM.
30 seconds left.
Hazed. Inside lamps. Just can't quite get the timing right. Van dives through and things are again brought back to even strength. Great move from LG. HP, this is a difficult retake. Subroza is actually the point. And that should be the initiation to get out. And you can see Wardell's already backpedaling, leaving the site, trying to survive with the op. And it's likely going to be a mass teleport here from LG as they escape. Just the Sheriff. Leviathan here as well with a rifle. And yeah, that's the round going the way of LG pretty much. Hayes doing what they can, but likely going to try and bail out with this rifle. Maybe not. Nice peek coming out from Hayes. That's another kill going their direction. Wardell has a decision to make. Draw some blood or save the op again.
Yeah, you can't usually discount Hayes when it comes down to him trying to anchor a site. Good 2K that he got, especially starting off with only a Sheriff, but it is indeed a little too late with
a 5-player push up short. And ooh, does that nade do massive damage? It should. The gravity well actually slows them down, but that allows Leviathan to line up from distance and do significant damage, taking a player out of the equation. The res comes through. Here's the peek from Subroza. 1, 2, trying to find the third. It's the player who was rezzed. Pistol comes out, but the sidearm can't be deployed quick enough. Take is still on site. Gonna go ahead and pop the ult from Showers. Your boy Dre. Surprise, I'm in U-Haul. It's all down to one last player here. It's Wardell with the knives out. The Viper ult has been utilized, but the spike is actually going to the opposite side of the map, and it's all gonna come down to this rotate. Will he get cut off? Wardell knows this player could be behind, but he's just going to go for it. Trying to run through from spawn and will have an advantage in the one-on-one as the portal is taken. Has an opportunity here, taps the spike, baits out the first peek, knows the last player is going to be inside hookah, and now just goes for the tap on the spike. Wants to bait this player out. There's the quick shot from Wardell. Has to wait for the snake bite, but has more than enough time, but it wasn't. He ends up picking him off. The Boombot wasn't moving up quick enough, and Wardell is feeling it, getting a little bit more aggressive down mid, finding a third kill. There's Leviathan just hanging out in the corner as Dazzle tries to sneak through the smoke. Take is the only player who successfully made it onto a site, but currently Take is alone. And I actually love what Take is capable of doing here. Take has a lot of potential for backstab play, but just doesn't get the timing right. That's unfortunate. I thought maybe if Take went through spawn, something could go differently. But A Proto just running and gunning, trying to make their way into the site. It's a 1-on-5, best of luck. First shot on the money.
30 seconds left.
That's Leviathan taken out of the equation. Hayes is just playing time currently, knowing that the support is coming up on the flank. The cavalry arrives.
despite having such a different composition from what we're used to seeing.
That is not how you want to see the round start for TSM. They were starting to build a decent bet of money, but 2 early peaks results in 2 early deaths. And now they've lost site control. And TSM, this is a difficult retake. This will be a 3v5 with the ult now coming towards spawn, and they're kind of sewn into a corner. That's a lot of additional damage dealt.
And as I like to say that TSM's taking control of the rounds once the money's right, well, they definitely proved me wrong here for LG. From the way that they played, kind of working the way that they did on the pistol round, just making sure that they have bodies to trade.
Will continue to be a potential nuisance for them, as it's going to be Wardell who's currently playing up on top of APC. That's an early exit for Dazzle. One-way smoke goes down. Dismissal of Ban as well. Going back up on top of the APC is Wardell. There's one right around the corner from Leviathan. Leviathan's just playing this line of sight, trying to get the best of Tig. And it's all working out for TSM here. It's down to just 2 players. And does he hit the shot over the top? No. So at least they've taken the op out of the equation.
Next round, but very difficult to try to face check against Wardell with the op. And speaking of face check, here it comes towards Hookah.
and very well could be the credit karma, instant karma moment of the match. As you can see that player flush out of position directly into the sights of Wardell. Now the ult's going to come through, and again, similar play, setting up their team for success. There's the ult coming out from Subroza, spotted by the last player on site, which is Dazzle, a showstopper here on the attacking side. But again, on the other side, you've got quite a bit as well. You've got Showstopper, you've still got Bladestorm, you've got Cosmic Divide. I don't think they're going to need the Bladestorm so much. There's a one-way smoke coming in as the smoke comes in from a Proto to try to escape. Not going to happen. 2 players left, yaboidre and Dazzle, and one of them was just tagged. They've got the push coming through from mid. The spike is dropped. They're looking to just keep
they want to end
control, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're just running after them, holding W at this point.
Yeah, this is...
Well, yaboidre did do some punish. It looks very similar to what we saw with Bang and Hookah, but...
And then there's no more noise, so they can re-push, and now here comes the push inside the site. A big trade from an op for a showstopper as LG are running into the site.
The Wardell couldn't escape. There's flames currently billowing beneath Subroza's feet. Leviathan is still here. Shock darts on the money, but there's some counter ult work coming out from the other Soba. Leviathan does dodge well. Bang is already through and has dropped one of the players inside Hookah. A Proto's got a line of sight, but now is the last player standing. Great flash into Hookah to force a Proto into the corner. And now as they go for the defuse, does he stick it? Leviathan's thinking about it, pulls off at the last second, but a Proto has it. A big Red Bull clutch for LG.
This is going to be very interesting for TSM.
Oh, Subroza. Does Subroza get the timing? That's a freebie. And now they're pinched. They're trying to figure out what to do. TSM has got them crunched in. It's all down to one remaining player. This was a very interesting round with the way this played out. That wall forced them to go backwards and right into the faces of the defense, who was going for that push down mid. Subroza caught them as they started to rotate through from short. And then the other side comes in at the same time, and then they're just kind of caught in the blender. It's Ban alone with full armor, looking for an opening. Nice flash. Ban's just has no idea what's going on, and Tig immediately to the right. They've got this perfectly set up to get these 2 kills coming through from showers. Oh, the timing as he drops out of heaven could have made things a little bit more awkward, but TSM is not able to capitalize. It's a flawless round coming in from LG. As well, the Seekers starting to come out towards spawn. You've also got the drone coming in. Seekers spotting out players. Tig's trying to escape, but they're already out on the site. Subroza doing great work with the ult and the backup from Bang as well, who fell in the meantime. It is a 4-on-3 with 20 seconds left. They'll guarantee the plant. Flick, not quite downward enough. Wardell had his crosshair a little too high on that, but he'll get the trade. He'll get the kill anyway, so he'll find it in the end. Goes for the smoke on himself, and the last player standing is going to be a Proto coming through from spawn. Does at least get one. Might be able to spill some additional blood. We know what a Proto is capable of. Can't necessarily count him out, but there's a great crossfire here, so good luck.
On showers and short A to potentially push the defense back, and once they get all this information and realizing that the front side is open, they might start to press in.
Oh, man. The timing here. Hayes does not realize that Ban has snuck down mid.
Turn around!
Oh, man. Hayes gets a little bit lucky there. So I don't know if you spotted it, but Hayes was jiggling it initially, checking, and then looked back, I think, to maybe deploy something on the A site. And in that time, they had pushed down. There's a rare satchel kill coming out on a very low target. That was a Proto. Bang's going to peek out and find a second kill. But yeah, basically, Ban was able to sneak down mid. Hayes still wins in the 1v1, so it's all water under the bridge. yaboidre, last player standing 1-on-4. TSM looked poised and primed to take round number 12. His first contact will be made by Subroza, but it's a nice shot from yaboidre to bring it down to a 1-on-3. Nade is pulled. There's a satchel as well to get them up on top of the box, but Bang has the timing and a 3K on the round for Bang.
And you can see here for TSM, it's a lot more Phantoms and Vandals. We have the Showstar going into, oh my god. The satchel charge to the first block. They understand now these Sage Walls and how to counter them for TSM.
There's the ult coming in. Doesn't get damaged, but it does put Bang in a position where they're forced to fight. yaboidre will eventually go down. The Seekers coming out, flash around the corner. Seekers are charging in. A Proto takes care of Leviathan. In that time, though, Subroza has actually snuck towards elbow inside the smoke. A Proto can't quite line it up. But joke's on you. We're gonna go ahead and plant on the A site. Subroza's going to be our anchor here, and they're going to realize it in just a second. Subroza can now be the thorn in the side. spotted ultimately by Tig as both players bait out which direction he's going to be looking in.
And they heard a TP. So they know the pinch is coming in from spawn side because they heard the footsteps as well towards spawn. Wardell's already waiting there with the op. Very difficult here for LG to retake.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, even if you miss that shot, you've got the knives as a backup play. You know Wardell wants this. He's toying with him at this point, but he actually misses. Takes him down to 29 HP, doesn't get the headshot necessary. The spike will be tapped. Dazzle's going to pull off as Gravity Well comes in first. Another tap from Dazzle. Time is of the essence. Hazed has the spot lined up and ready. 13-6. TSM looking good. I do love that they've doubled this position in the corner. So they have this capability to bait out this play. They're not going to expect a second player to be there. Now Leviathan has snuck up in mid. So it's a 1-for-1. Good damage being dealt to Wardell. Distance shots coming out from Leviathan. Bang is there as well with the shots coming through. And it is quickly going the way of TSM here as it's been reduced down to 2. But as I say that, 8 Proto survives long enough to pick up the frag onto Leviathan. The last remaining player is a Proto trying to hit the shots here with the classic. Gets a second one. Now looking for a third with 35 HP. There's 2 more remaining. There's the third. It's down to the 1v1 against the Sage, low on ammo. And
plan to happen out in the open could be huge, but look at this rotate back. And it's read by your boy Dre.
30 seconds left. Spike down.
that is beautifully played, but countered well by Wardell as well with the dash, realizing that they had to make a quick move. So the dash comes through after the dismiss came out from your boy Dre. I like that Dazzle is doubling down on the mid control, might be able to get the timing here. They need to go in there quickly to the site, but there's still one present. It's a Proto, and that's the round going the direction of LG. Hazed can't even get a finishing blow.
It's going to happen to the operator or even to Jet, but Wardell is going to continue to wield that.
He gets a freebie sneaking up mid. Didn't check his right, though, and a Proto was still present. Nice flash around the corner. Might be able to get the best of them inside this. Gets one kill before being eliminated by Leviathan.
This is not bad, actually. They're planning for the window side, so Leviathan could hear the rotations coming in from Snake, and at the same time, Wardell could opt towards Tunnel. So Leviathan's in a good spot. 2 Snake bites as well. The first kill on this trigger discipline. Here it comes. 1 and 2. What a play there by Leviathan. You can wallbang it, you can't break it, so this allows here for you to just get the easy pick onto your boy Dre at the door from Leviathan.
Enjoying themselves, certainly. Dazzle right on the other side. Can't get the double. Almost had a chance there for the swing of the crosshair, the sweep across. Tig will at least get one threading the needle through the Sage wall. And now the A site will be the plant destination for TSM. The problem is that Subroza is alone.
Yeah.
And this is a very long play around from Hazed, and almost too long. We'll see if it backfires at all. Tig has a similar plan.
I know exactly where you are.
Well,
there's the ult coming out from Cypher, and
yep,
with the hat being tossed out, that's going to make things a whole lot harder. Tig coming through from main. Subroza goes for the swing. Sage right behind. Do they lead in with the flash? There's the Seekers. Oh no, they don't react off of it, and that allows a Proto to get a freebie. The smoke comes down to give some safety for Ban, but the site's been lost, and Leviathan is now coming in with this late play through the door. Your boy Dre's looking, but looks away at the worst possible time. The dart's going to give away his position. That's what allows Dazzle to line up that shot. Wardell still backside, waiting for the peek to come through. Looks for the jump, and that's when he gets caught, potentially. Wardell actually dashes away from that Viper snakebite. Well played, but now stuck in a difficult position. He's going to fight his way out of it. It's all down to Wardell in a 1v1 against Tig. The knives come out. Wardell's got positional advantage. Tig's got 30 HP. This is going to be difficult as Wardell just sets up shop in main, jumping around the corner, knowing that he's coming. Goes for the smoke down on the spike. Doesn't even activate it. Neutralizes that. Got Hazed right here. Who will catch? No! I thought for sure that was going to be a free kill onto Tig, but it spun so quickly back in favor of LG. And now we'll try to get the timing right. As they escape from A main, there's one waiting right around the edge. Dazzle getting a big 4K to keep LG in this first half.
That things are getting very difficult for defender sides to play against an operator like Wardell when it's a map that's so out in the open and you're not using utility to try to push him back. Then it's just easy pickings right now for Wardell. But we finally have an op versus op. Ban loads one up and Dazzle drops the spike towards A main.
A little bit of a sloppy fight there for Dazzle and Subroza. favors the defense. The op does peek in mid, gets another kill on the round. But Wardell is also in mid. It's not going to give you too much. So Wardell has to really be key. And with 2 players up top, Wardell's got so many targets, and that's going to prompt a potential trade peek. But Bang actually finds one. Wardell grabbed the spike and escaped. But Wardell is low on time with just 13 seconds left. Wardell has one choice, and that's running it into the A site.
Yeah, they hear it right now from the defender side. Good chance here on this attacker side to tie things up and even take the lead on the attacker side. So let's pull it out. It's not over yet.
Get out of my way.
I know exactly where you are.
So many ults being popped, Cypher ult, Blade Storm, etc. But TSM comes out on top of the exchanges, finds themselves in an incredibly advantageous 5-on-2 at the tail end of the first half. Big and a Proto, last 2 remaining bastions for LG's defense. Leviathan will go through first, Tig's waiting on the other side as a clothesline shot. Now it's all up to A Proto with just 43 HP. Flash going out first. There's the first kill. A Proto can do some stat pad here at the tail end of the half. And Wardell make it happen here with the Marshall. There's the first shot. It's so deadly and so accurate. His teammate on site, though, is down and taken out of the equation. Wardell's looking for the dart, didn't even know where it was, is now really in a difficult spot. They're going to be trying to find him. The no-scopes are both on point. And that puts Dazzle down on just 4 HP. As the spike touches pay dirt, there's some snake bites coming down from distance. But A Proto's right on the other side of the wall. And Leviathan has been eliminated. Wardell still on site, somehow still dealing damage despite being the player that was there at the time that they took the site. We'll see if it's successful for them or if it backfires and blows up in their face. They do get 1 early kill from Subroza before he's traded out. Distance battle from Bang. Bang's trying to play this head-peeking game over top of it. That large rock in mid. Wardell has to be careful. There's a dart that's down, tries to smoke it, doesn't work out. Eventually, Tig gets the best of Bang, and the game is taken to an end. But it is 2-on-2 regardless. A Proto and Tig versus Leviathan and Hazed. We've still got Leviathan here with the up. Oh, Leviathan can't quite get the shot out in time. Great connect from A Proto. But Hazed is here. It's all going to come down to that wall. With them both being there, there's just no chance. Ban with an op. We do have 1 rifle in play that's in the hands of Leviathan. Wardell still has knives out. Blade Storm still online. And there's actually some information being gathered here by Hazed, who's spotting them back in the corner. That's a dink shot coming out. It's a disappointing no-kill moment. Leviathan does get the finishing blow, and now it comes down to 1. It's Leviathan with the 4K on the round. It opened up with Wardell. Will at least give them a little bit of coverage to go through, but there's the first shot coming out. Follow-up maybe, not necessarily on the mark. It's a leg shot coming out. But you've got Wardell here as well. It's like fish in a barrel as they make their way out onto the site. 3 remain, and 1 is very low on HP, and right around the corner, Bang gets the timing. 1-2, doesn't find the third. Yaboidre goes to the dismiss, but there's too many people, and it's going to be a round for TSM. There's that Hunter's Fury that you mentioned, looking to find that target. Trap backside sight, can't quite line up the second pulse. Hazed able to deliver a nice shot over top of the pipes. Leviathan was able to back off. There's the hat coming out. That'll give away the positions. Hazed spots one clear in the open. The round is quickly falling apart, and there it is. TSM have made it through the upper finals into the grand finals here for Challengers 2, as this team looks so much better than they've been over the last 6 or 7 months.